All right, so if you're looking to figure out how to calculate your tax for 2025 in advance before you do your tax return, or you just want to play around with the numbers to see how your income gets taxed in Canada through the many different provinces, whether it's in BC, Alberta, Ontario, I recommend using EY's Ernst& Young 2025 Personal Tax Calculator. And here in this calculator, you can switch the taxable income, and this calculates both your combined federal and your provincial tax. So that's your total provincial and federal tax that you have to pay, not including CPP, not including EI. Okay, so this is just your tax deduction, your total taxes that you pay federally and provincially in total. But here you can see that you have tax payable, after tax income, average tax rate, marginal tax rate, and also the marginal rate on capital gains. And you can see that you can input the numbers, your taxable income, whether it's 75,000, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. You get to choose and play around with the numbers. So here you can see for 75,000 under BC, you have a tax payable of 13,413, which leaves you with an after-tax income of 61,587. Average tax rate of 17.8%, marginal at 28.2%. Okay, so your average tax rate is only at 17.8, but every dollar earned after 75,000 will get taxed at the marginal rate of 28.2%. And if you compare that with, let's say, Ontario, if you look at Ontario's number, very similar. The taxes payable slightly more, 13,644. Your taxes after tax income of 61,359, and your average tax rate at 18.19%, the marginal at 29.65%. So you can see in Ontario they pay a slightly higher tax, but again, this is for 75,000. If we were to look at 100,000 right now, how would that look? So you can see your total taxes for 100,000 would be about 20,503. So quite a bit more with than when you have 75,000. So your after tax income is 79,500, around there, 20.5% average tax rate, and your marginal tax rate at 31%. Now if we go to, let's say, 500,000, because if we were, let's say, a top earner, and you're curious to see what that would look like. So when you have 500,000, you can see that the taxes payable is quite high. So we can see that under your taxes payable, you have 216,587. Your after-tax income is 283,413. Your average tax rate is 43.32%. And your marginal tax rate is 53.5%. So a lot of the times I hear people say, well, every dollar gets taxed at 50%. Well, you can see that up until, you can still see that your average tax rate doesn't hit that 50% mark. It's at 43.32% in BC. But every dollar earned after 500,000 is taxed at 53.5%. Now we can see if there's a big difference here. Not a huge difference between Ontario and BC. About, well, a couple thousand actually. Say about 6,000 difference. Okay, so we do see that tax rate, that average tax rate, is 44.61% versus 43.32%. If you like this video, subscribe for more practical Canadian tax guidance videos. Remember, this is general information, not personalized tax advice.